Hey YouTube, it's me again, and today I want to talk about stress and weight gain and stress and weight loss, whichever one you're dealing with. And I feel like I've had to deal with both because before I started my weight loss journey, I had the issue with I, how do I say this? I felt like I was gaining extra weight because I was stressed out, especially after I had my baby. When I had my baby, um, I weighed 170. 171, somewhere off in the 170. And mind you, of course, I lost weight with my pregnancy. I didn't gain weight. I lost a lot of weight with my pregnancy. And so I expected when I gave birth to him that I would put those pounds back on and put them back on quite rapidly because I had severe morning sickness. I had what they call now Kate Middleton syndrome, and I had it bad all 9 months. I went to the hospital 2 times because I was severely dehydrated. I was throwing up blood. It was bad. And so I expected when I could start back eating again and keeping food down, that weight would pile on me because of course my body was in the starving mode. But the amount of weight that I gained back and how fast I gained it and how fast it was just progressing was astounding to me. I just couldn't believe it. And so now the issue is I feel like I'm not losing as much as I could be losing, and I feel like it's been kind of slow, and I've been kind of yo-yoing. Even though the diet and the exercise I've been doing has been consistent, my weight has still been kind of, one day maybe I'm down, you know, 4 pounds, and then I'll weigh myself again like 2 or 3 days and I'm up 6 pounds, and in which I know your weight fluctuates, but that to me is like a little extreme, and I feel like it has to do a little bit with stress. And what I found out from doing research is that your body's natural response to stress is for your adrenal glands to release adrenaline and cortisol. And what that does is they tell your body that you need more energy, and they get that energy from the carbohydrates and fats you have stored in your body. Everybody has them. I don't care what size you are, how healthy you are, how fit you are. Everybody has carbohydrates and fats stored in their body. You need them. Okay. And of course, when they use these carbohydrates and fats, they need to be replaced. So your body sends a signal to your brain to say, hey, we're hungry, we're craving this. And say your comfort go-to food when you're stressed out is macaroni or french fries or a Snickers bar. That's what you go for. But you don't necessarily need that. You just need those carbohydrates and fats to be replaced. And what happens is your fat cells in your abdominal, let me see if I can explain this properly in a way to be understood. The fat cells in your abdominal muscles have cortisol receptors. And what these receptors do is they tell your body that they need more fat because the cortisol is getting used, and it's telling you need to store more fat. So everything you eat, even if you're eating healthy, it's going to store that as fat because your adrenal glands have become imbalanced. Now, there are things you can do to stop this, stop your body from storing this fat. And the first thing you can do, of course, is watch what you eat. Like I said, don't go for your go-to comfort foods. Leave the macaroni and the Snickers and the ice cream, ladies, the ice cream and the chocolate alone. Go for foods that are high in fiber and rich in carbohydrates, like turkey, salmon, spinach, even nuts, seeds, fruits, vegetables, things like that. Try to stay away from the macaroni and cheese when you're stressed out, when you had a long day. Try to stay away from the ice cream when you had a long stressful day, because usually another thing we do, we tend to overeat on those days because those things bring us comfort, and it's just the natural response that your body's telling you, hey, we need this. But it doesn't necessarily have to be that bad fat and those bad carbohydrates. Um, Another thing you can do is watch when you eat. And for years, I've just found this out. We've been eating wrong. We usually have a small breakfast and then a moderate sized lunch and then this huge dinner, you know, especially down south. I don't know about anywhere else, but especially down south. Um, we've been doing it wrong. What we should be doing is having this huge breakfast. We do that too. This huge southern, the southern breakfast. Eggs, grits, oatmeal, whatever you want, some kind of meat. I usually do turkey bacon since I'm on my weight loss thing. Toast, biscuit, whatever. Eat that for breakfast. Glass of juice, glass of milk, glass of water, doesn't matter. And then for lunch, you can kind of keep your lunch the same. That really doesn't, because it's in the middle of the day, so it's still going to be that moderate meal. And then for dinner, you need to have you a salad and some fruit, and then a small entree. Don't do the big entree. Don't do the down south, the fried chicken with the macaroni and the greens and the rice and the cornbread and the gravy with the. No, leave it alone. Do a salad, some fruit, and a small entree, and let that be it. And then, of course, you have 2 snacks in between your major meals. So a snack in between breakfast and lunch, and a snack in between lunch and dinner. Another thing you can do, which seems like a no-brainer, but it's so hard to do because we feel like everything is just so important and so major that we just can't not do anything, is to slow down. Everything in life is not that important. Slow down. Let some of it go. You don't have to plan 50 things in the day to get everything you need done. If it doesn't get done, so what? Everything is not so critical that it has to be done. I had one of my bosses used to say that if God added 2 hours to the day, it still wouldn't be enough, because we would fill those with something. Take something off your schedule if it's too much. Make sure you have time for you. Make sure you have time to get everything you need done in a reasonably, without stressing yourself out. The next thing, which is also another no-brainer, is sleep, which is also so hard because we don't know how to slow down and we don't sleep properly. You should get 6 to 8 hours of sleep a night. And that should be a solid sleep. Well, as solid as a sleep as you can get. Because, of course, sometimes you just can't sleep through the night all the way. You have to get up to go to the bathroom. If you have kids, you have to get up with the kids. Things happen. But every time you wake up from your sleep, that disrupts your body's sleep cycle. So every time you go back to sleep, it's like you're starting over. So when you wake up in the morning, say you feel like, well, I've slept for 8 hours, but you woke up twice. So you only slept for 3 hours. Because you woke up twice. At least that's how your body feels. So what you should do is get you a nice nighttime routine. Get you just like you would do your kids, just like you would do your babies. Have you a wind down time. Go take a bath and get in the bed, read a book, turn lights out, leave it alone. Another thing they say is make sure the bed is just for sleeping and, of course, for us adults. But make sure your body knows that the bed is for sleep. Don't sit in the bed all day and watch TV. Sit in the bed and eat. Sit in the bed and play. Get up once you're woke in the morning. Once you're awake in the morning. Oh, that English. Get up. Get out of the bed, get ready for your day. Don't get back into the bed until it's time to go to bed at nighttime, time to go to sleep at nighttime. Another thing, of course, if you're on a weight loss journey like me, which I'll be doing anyway, is exercising. It seems like a no-brainer, but if you're going to do the exercise, make sure that it's not stressing you out, because for people who find it hard to exercise and who don't enjoy exercising, exercise can be stressful. I know this because sometimes I'm like, oh my goodness, my husband talks about me because sometimes I'm doing my little workouts, I'm cussing and fussing and everything else, and I'm like, this mother, I can't do that. and you know, I get upset with myself and I get upset with the instructor, and that's just my response to exercise because I don't like it. But what you do, well, what I do after that is I do a light yoga to relax myself, to stretch my body out, to feel comfortable, to give my body some, that's my cool down, my yoga. And it feels so wonderful. My body feels great. I actually enjoy the feeling after it. I mean, even the feeling of the exercise, the body pains that come with the exercise, I enjoy them. It's just do something to relax after your exercise, or do an exercise that won't stress you out. Do an exercise that's fun for you. You don't have to do the military boot camp style exercises. Do something that you find relaxing. Have fun is like the major thing to me for you to do to reduce stress and just enjoy life. I mean, I feel like, especially in Western society, we are pressured so much to work. You know, we don't have time for this, don't have time for that. We have to work. We have to make money. Pop culture is always emphasizing on getting money and all this, that, and the other. But then the thing we miss is, okay, we've made this money. Now what? We're going back to work. We don't even have time to enjoy the money that we just worked so hard to earn. So you have to take out time to have fun, to do what you enjoy. If you enjoy shopping, go shopping. Make a day every week or every 2 weeks or every month that you can just go out and go shopping. I'm not saying you have to go on a shopping spree or splurge or whatever, but just go buy you a few things. Go window shopping. If you enjoy going out hiking, go hiking. If you enjoy just sitting with your family, having family time, do that. But enjoy your life, have fun, and that will reduce so much stress. I mean, you forget so many of the stressful things that are happening when you're just enjoying living in the moment. It's amazing. It's amazing. I used to be the workaholic. I don't have time for that. I got things to do. And then I said, okay, well, what am I doing it for? You know, I would say I'm working for my kids. So I'm going to school for my kids. So what? So they can see uptight mommy, but you know, I don't spend any time with them. I don't play with them or anything because I'm so busy. Oh, no, I don't have time for that. I got to do the schoolwork. Oh, no, I don't have time for that. I got to go to work. I don't have time for that. I have to do. Cut out time and have fun. And the last thing I want to say, and then I'm going to leave it alone, I'm going to be through. Learn how to say fuck it. If you don't like cursing, oh, well, get off my channel. Get off my page. Stop looking at the video. Fuck it will be your best friend. Like I said before about slowing down, everything is not that important. The kitchen is dirty. Fuck it. I had a long day. Fuck that kitchen. I don't want to deal with them dishes right now. Either get the kids to do it or let them motherfuckers sit there. The clothes need folding. Get a shot. Fuck it. I don't feel like dealing with those clothes. I have rewashed most of those clothes 3 damn times without anybody to wear them because don't nobody want to put clothes up. Fuck them and fuck them clothes too. They can iron them motherfuckers when they wrinkle. Don't care. Fuck it will be your best friend in stress relief. I have decided that I am no longer making excuses. I am no longer giving reasons. Everything is because either I did or I didn't want to. And if you have a problem with that, fuck you too. And it's been so wonderful. I don't feel like, oh, you got so upset. No. Fuck it, has been wonderful. I have been super duper, duper duper, duper duper, duper duper stress free. So, I hope y'all take these tips and put them to use and reduce some stress and lose some weight or stop some weight gain or whatever you need to do. And I will talk to you next time. Leave some comments. Tell me ways you reduce stress, the ways you lose weight. Tell me about your weight loss journey. Tell me about your weight gain and the things you deal with that. I want to hear from you. I'll see you guys later.